Hello everyone, I am Erica Joy Alanyuhan from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies second year. And today, I am going to discuss with you the educational structure under the legal underpinnings of Philippine education. So first, this educational structure is a system where we should follow the passage for us to have the betterment possibility or to have a better civilization. So, in the educational structure, let me first tell you what our objective are. So, at the end of the lesson, students should be able to know their levels of awareness about the legal underpinnings in Philippine education. Second is to know about the structure, policies, curriculum, and instruction under legal underpinnings of Philippine education. The third one is to apply ideas and share knowledge in real situation. Without further ado, let's begin and cite the introduction towards education in the Philippines. Education in the Philippines, therefore, is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Providing education to individuals will bring out the best in us as Filipinos to compete in an international standard. Education has structures and educational system which we use to follow for the betterment of providing and acquiring knowledge. Education has policies to follow for the system to be organized and well planned. Education has curriculum and instruction to consider for the teachers and the student to adapt to it. Knowing the structures, policies, curriculum, and instruction under the legal underpinning of Philippine education will enable us to have a brighter future and enhance our patriotism as a citizen of the Philippines. So, educational structures. The 1987 Constitution Article 14 under Section 1 stated that the state shall protect and promote the right of all the citizens to quality education at all levels and shall appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. It simply states here that every student has the right to have equality of education whether in public or in private. It is currently called the K-12 program's curriculum where 6 years from primary schools and 6 years to secondary and 4 years in college. But these 4 years are no longer required by the government to attain by all the students because not all the students can afford to support their 4 years college education. K-12 in the Philippines has three levels, which is the primary school or primary education, K-6, junior high school lower secondary education, 7 to 10, and the senior high school upper secondary education, 11 to 12. After which, students have the option to pursue higher education. This includes a bachelor degree, master degree, doctor of medicine, Juris Doctor, and PhD. So why do you think the government implemented this K-12 program curriculum? So, the government implemented the K-12 programs to build and brighten up the future for the nation's student as professional individuals and good quality of being citizens. So, every teacher and even us future educators were the ones who will produce professional, skilled, and morally bright individual for the global competitiveness for the future. Section 2. The state shall establish, maintain, and support a complete, adequate, and integrated system of education relevant to the needs of the people and society. So what this statement or section imply is just stated here that the state is supposed to build and maintain and fully support the school or the need of each individual and even the society in a state. For example, like building a school and providing financial assistance to the facilities to be used for the construction of the school. So Section 2.2. Section 2 also stated that the state shall establish the maintained system of pre-public education at the elementary and high school levels, without limiting the natural rights of parents to rear their children. Elementary education is compulsory for all children of school age and provides adult citizen, which is the disabled one, and those out of school youth with training in civics vocational efficiency and to be able to hone their skills. Elementary education is compulsory for all children of school age and provides adult citizen, which is the disabled one, and those out of school youth with training in civic vocational efficiency and to be able to hone their skills. It stated that the government offers pre-public education from elementary to secondary without limiting the right of parents to educate their children. In addition, a student needs to finish elementary school first before he or she could step into secondary school. Section 3.3. Establish and maintain a system of scholarships, grants, student loan programs, subsidies, and other incentives which shall be available to deserving students in both public and private schools, especially to the underprivileged. Here, we discuss the financial assistance offered by the state to deserving students. If I am not mistaken, it could be a merit or full scholarship that they offer to each student. The second one is here also contains sustainable development, which is the purpose, a human development measure of the national government that provides conditional cash grant to the poorest of the poor, and where students receive financial assistance from our government. So, Section 4. Encourage non-informal and indigenous learning systems as well as self-learning, independent, and out-of-school study programs, particularly those that respond to the community needs. Here, the government encouraged indigenous people and out-of-school youth who have not studied informal in school or have not graduated simply because they have community needs. Like, for example, the elderly who have not studied properly at their age and those persons with disabilities. They are the ones offered by the government training, civics, and vocational learning. Another example is that the ALS or Alternative Learning System, where a student who stopped attending school but wants to go back to school has the right and opportunity to continue his or her failed goal under ALS. Furthermore, the government also offers TESDA, stands for Technical, Educational Skills, Development, and Authority. Furthermore, the government also offers TESDA, stands for Technical Educational Skills Development Authority, where these people I mentioned earlier who cannot support or cannot attend formal schools will undergo training in civics.